The smaller these three parts of a woman are, the more men like them. It took less than 3 seconds to enter, and I surrendered. Hi everyone, I am Eileen. Today we are going to talk about a very private and slightly shy topic. The smaller these three parts of a woman are, the more men like them. Does this sound particularly exaggerated and curious? Let's talk about it today. Let's make it clear that this is definitely not objectifying women. We are just here to discuss this interesting phenomenon. Let's first talk about the first part that is considered to be the smaller. The more men like it, the waist. As the saying goes, the king of Chu likes thin waists, and many people in the palace starve to death, which is enough to show that from ancient times to the present, thin waists have been a symbol of beauty in the hearts of many people. From the perspective of gender knowledge, there are actually certain physiological and psychological reasons why men like women with thin waists. From a physiological point of view, a thin waist often means a lower body fat rate and a healthier body condition. Scientific research shows that women with a waist-to-hip ratio of about 0.7 have relatively more balanced hormone levels and relatively stronger fertility. Therefore, in the long process of human evolution, men subconsciously tend to choose women with thin waists as partners. This is an instinctive choice for good genes. I have a friend named Xiao Kong, and his girlfriend has a small waist. Once when we had a party, he couldn't help showing off to us. You don't know, my girlfriend's waist, I can hug it with one hand. It feels so good to look at it. From his words, we can hear that he is particularly fascinated by his girlfriend's thin waist. Moreover, from the psychological level, a thin waist will make a woman's figure look more curvaceous. This kind of curvaceous beauty can stimulate men's desire to protect. When men see a woman with a thin waist, they will unconsciously want to protect her, thinking that she is very weak and needs their care. Let's talk about the second place feet. Many people may find it strange that what is the relationship between small feet and men's preferences. In fact, the size of the feet can also reflect a person's overall body proportions to a certain extent. Generally speaking, women with small feet tend to have a more petite figure. A petite figure often makes men feel very cute and want to love them. I know a boy who particularly likes girls with small feet. He said, "When I see a girl with small feet, I feel that she is very delicate, and the whole person looks very gentle." From an aesthetic point of view, small feet look better when wearing beautiful shoes. Imagine a girl wearing a pair of exquisite high heels, showing her small ankles and feet. Isn't she very feminine? This is why in many fashion magazines and advertisements, the feet of models look very small because this is more in line with the public's aesthetic. Moreover, in some cultures, feet are also regarded as one of the symbols of female sexualness. For example, in ancient China, there was a custom of foot binding. Although this custom caused great harm to women's bodies, it also reflected from the side that people at that time had a special aesthetic for small feet. Finally, let's talk about the third place, temper. The small temper mentioned here does not mean that there is no temper. It means that the emotions are relatively stable and not prone to ups and downs. In a relationship between the sexes, a woman with a mild temper can often make a man feel very comfortable. I have a male friend who used to date a girlfriend who had a very bad temper. If she was a little unhappy, she would get angry. My friend said that when he was with her, he was very careful every day, for fear that he would say something wrong and make her angry. Later they broke up, and my friend found a girl with a very good temper. He said, "Now I feel very relaxed with her. She rarely loses her temper. Even if there are conflicts, we can communicate well, not as tired as before." From a psychological point of view, women with mild tempers are often easier to get along with. They can understand and tolerate each other's shortcomings and know how to think from each other's perspective in relationships. After a day of work outside, a man will feel particularly warm and relaxed when he returns home to a gentle, considerate, and mild-tempered woman. Moreover, a woman with a stable mood can also bring a harmonious atmosphere to the family, which is conducive to the long-term development of feelings. However, I have to emphasize that everyone's preferences are different. It cannot be generalized that the smaller these three places of a woman are, the more men will like her. For example, some men like women with plump figures, thinking that they are more charming. Some men don't mind women with big feet, and they value the relationship between each other more. Moreover, feelings are very complicated. In addition to some physical factors, the compatibility of personality, values, interests, and hobbies is also equally important. Let me tell you another story. I know a couple. The wife has a plump figure, a thin waist, and small feet. Moreover, she is sometimes very impatient, but their relationship is very good. The husband said, I like her not because of her figure or feet, but because she is very kind and sincere. I feel very down to earth when I am with her. Therefore, true feelings are based on mutual understanding, respect, and appreciation rather than simple external conditions. In short, I hope everyone can correctly view the preferences and relationships between the two sexes. When looking for a partner, don't just focus on some external factors, but also pay attention to the inner qualities in the relationship between each other. Have you found similar interesting phenomena in the process of getting along with your partner? Welcome to leave a message in the commentary to share. Okay, that's all for today's video. Everyone is welcome to leave a message for discussion. We'll talk again next time. Bye.